Hi Libras, this is your general energy reading for the week of August 24th through the 28th. I will be getting clarity on a situation that you'll be dealing with that week, and then afterwards I'll get some advice from your guides. To start off, the overall energy for this reading is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about putting a lot of effort and focus in a situation. For the recent past, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Death card, and the Queen of Pentacles. So you recently let go of any regrets and accepted things after missing out on an opportunity. This could be to gain self-awareness on a situation. But being able to let go of that and accept that, you experience a kind of 180, a major change, major transformation of thought on the situation, leading you to reach out to connect with someone that you might connect with for support, comfort, stability, because of this missed opportunity. For the immediate future, you have the Four Wands, the Hermit, the Strength card, and the Nine of Pentacles. After ignoring your own inner guidance to let go, you decide to, because of wanting to reunite, because you wanted to reunite with this connection for support and stability after you missed out on an opportunity the last time. After ignoring your own guidance on the situation, your own self-awareness, you decide to try to regain your strength, regain your show of restraint. This courage, it's your focus. You're trying to do this, you're trying to do another major change through regaining strength and restraint in the situation, leading you to regaining your independence and your stability from this connection. For the immediate outcome, you have the Sun card, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. After not accepting any new communications for clarity because of a lack of clarity or not receiving clarity from the last reunion, you decide to not move on from this show of strength, this show of restraint, and to continue delaying new communications, leading to courage and perseverance and showing independence and stability. I went ahead and pulled a few clarification cards to get a clear picture of what's going on underneath for you. For the overall energy, the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Strength card, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So you're putting a lot of effort and focus in this situation because of wanting to accept this opportunity. This could be for your own health and well-being. After faced with some anxiety, stress, unhappiness, regret over a past lack of restraint. So you're wanting to put a lot of effort into a new beginning, For the recent past, for the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So this missed opportunity from the past was a missed opportunity to reconnect with a person from your past, a past situation. After deciding you want to accept this opportunity to follow your heart and not connect with this person for a past situation. For the Death card, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Two of Swords. Even though you were able to let go of any regrets over this missed opportunity, you do a 180. It really complete change, major change of thought, transformation went on because of wanting to delay making a final decision on this, wanting to see the truth of a situation. Some of you might even have been experiencing overwhelming fear and anxiety, possibly, and that might have caused this, triggering this delay in making a final decision. After you were attempting to detach from the situation because of wanting to regain your independence, regain your stability, because maybe this might have been causing you also fear and anxiety. For the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So you do decide to connect with someone because of wanting a change for the better for you, or bringing it into a difficult situation because of this missed opportunity to reconnect from this person in the past. After deciding you want to seek out clarity, an unclear path, by surrendering to this connection, surrendering to a possible change for the better. For the immediate future, for the Four of Wands, you have the Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. After ignoring your own guidance, what your own guidance was telling you, because you wanted to reunite with this connection, because of a lack of self-awareness, after not being able to reconnect with a person from your past, a past situation. So you're maybe seizing the opportunity to do it now. After receiving possibly negative news around accepting this opportunity to not connect with this person, or maybe just no longer wanting to focus on simple distractions because of wanting to regain your emotional stability by not connecting to this person. For the Strength card, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So you're deciding to show strength, show courage, show restraint in the situation by delaying or blocking communication. It's because maybe there was a lack of results from the last time you delayed making a decision, a final decision on it. After not being successful at detaching from this connection because of wanting to seek out unreliable or free help and support. That you've been trying to regain your stability and independence from. For the Nine of Pentacles, you have the World card, the Hermit, and the Chariot. And that does lead you to regaining your stability, your independence from this connection, because of wanting to take your power back, regain control. After deciding you didn't want to connect with someone for advice and guidance because of wanting to bring it into this cycle of surrendering to this connection by remaining in control. For the immediate future, for the Sun card, you have the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So there's a lack of clarity from the last reunion that you experienced because of it was either because of it wasn't about you, or there's a lack of self-discipline here. It's maybe being judgmental or mean-spirited after trying to release this connection, this situation, because of it's in delay or obstacle to your own self-mastery of remaining in control, of showing emotional stability. For the Six of Swords, you have the Judgment card, the Four of Wands, and the High Priestess. So you decide to not move on from not seeking new communications, from not move on from showing this restraint, this show of courage and strength, because of not wanting to connect with this connection by delaying, blocking communications, maybe even because there was a lack of results from the last connection. After deciding you no longer want to reunite with this connection for support and stability because of a lack of self-awareness, not being able to gain self-awareness through this connection because of unreliable or free help and support, or through free help and support. For the Nine of Wands, you have the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Hierophant. So you do continue to show courage and persevere in this independence and stability because of not wanting to connect to an alternative spiritual connection or an alternative source of guidance, by remaining in control, taking charge of your life. After deciding to continue putting off and procrastinating seeking advice and guidance from a connection because of sneaky energy here, wanting to get away with or hide away from this connection, hide away from this seeking from alternative spiritual connections, alternative sources of guidance, because of no longer wanting to continue to surrender to this connection. Now let's see what your guides have to say. Any advice or guidance for the Libras watching? Beauty. You're beautiful inside and out. Your sacred inner and outer space are radiant and glorious. No matter what your age, your loveliness is growing. Create outer harmony in your home environment, even in small ways, such as a vase of flowers, a scented candle, a clean window, and your inner grace will glow. The more you see beauty around you, in your environment, yourself, and your body, the more it will fill your life in all forms. Be hesitant to say anything about yourself or your body that's negative. Don't put yourself down silently or to others. Instead, affirm beauty and take time to adore your body and personal space. Take a luxurious bath, read a book, have a massage, or create a home altar. Cherish yourself, and the luminescence within you and around you will glow. If you're looking for an affirmation I am deeply and profoundly beautiful. And that is it for the Libra reading, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.